sent his disciples into the sea, go on across to the other side. But he stayed behind to send the multitude away. And even though John doesn't give us the details, when you read the synoptic writers, they give you more in-depth understanding that while the disciples were out there trying to make it to the other side, they ran into a storm. Jesus was on the mountain overlooking the sea. He saw them in their storm, but he did not come immediately to their rescue. The first watch of the night, from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m., they are battling the waves, but Jesus didn't come. From the second watch of the night, 9 p.m. to midnight, they are yet battling the waves, but Jesus wouldn't come. They get into the third watch of the night, from midnight until 3 a.m. Jesus still didn't come. John left this one on record because I think all of us have had situations in our lives when it looked like God would not come to our rescue. We prayed and he didn't come. We cried and he still didn't come. We fasted and he still didn't come. It was like it were with the prophet Elijah when he went to talk to God, and he said that a whirlwind passed by, but God wasn't in the whirlwind. Hallelujah. The storm and the lightning that break the rocks in pieces, and he wasn't there. Hallelujah. He said, I couldn't find him nowhere. Job, in the midst of his trouble, said, I checked on the right hand where he usually worked, and he wasn't there. I went forward and I couldn't find him. I went backwards and I couldn't find him. But he knows the way I take. Job said, I'm just going to sit here and wait and let him find me. Sometimes look like you can't find him, but it doesn't mean he's forsaken you. He didn't come to their rescue in the stormy sea, but he was watching what was going on. I want to tell you that when he doesn't move to your aid and doesn't come to deliver you, it doesn't mean he's not watching. He's watching, and he's got his time set. And he waited till the fourth watch of the night, when they had been worn to a frazzle. Waited until their nerves were on edge. Waited until they were worn out. And in the fourth watch of the night, somewhere between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., Jesus comes walking on the waves. And they didn't even know who he was. They thought he was a spirit, and they got scared.